Hey everybody, boy, I tell you what, I wanted to record a session um, talking about gaslighting. I don't know if anybody knows what gaslighting is, and I think it's very important to understand what it is. And I know it's been talked about before. I know that there are others on YouTube that are talking about gaslighting and how that affects everybody. Before I get into that, I want to say I wanted to record this about 15 minutes ago, but I had a hard time with the program that I'm using because, the very sneaky NCH software that I'm using. Apparently, they had an upgrade, and I purchased the first one. Excuse me. But with a new upgrade, they wanted me to upgrade, so the old one wasn't working, and the upgrade cost me more money. I go, what the? Okay, so I'm done with that rant. I'm going to deal with it. But I wanted to get this video out there. So what is gaslighting? Let's take a look at the definition of gaslighting. Gaslighting is the manipulation by someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. Okay? So, what does that mean? Well, when you're being gaslighted, you don't know which end is up. you you know through your research what it is. You know through your experience how it works, and you know from your past what has really happened because you were there. But then here comes along someone who is telling you the complete opposite. And you sit there and you think, but wait a minute, that's not true because I was there. That's not true because I saw a video of that happening or what was said. I didn't have to physically be there, but there was a video. So a gaslighter comes along and infuses your mind and others' mind with something else. Okay? And it's just not propagated by that one person. It's a slew of people in coordination spewing out the same thing. Because the psychological impact of more than one person saying the same thing is more profound, and it starts you in the process of questioning what you just saw or what you know to be true. Let me give you an example. All these Democratic politicians in previous years have said that we need the border wall for safety. We cannot allow illegal immigrants to come into this country illegally and bloodsuck us dry of all our resources. Because that's what's happening. California, and I used to live in California. I lived in California for over 20 years. And I have never seen this profound in numbers of people who are homeless. And mind you, it's people that are citizens of this country, legal citizens who are homeless. And why is that? Well, you have all this illegal immigration coming in, they're settling in California because it's closest to Mexico, and they're sucking the resources of the state dry. And the Democrats look the other way. And the reason they're looking the other way, because now we're seeing them emboldened with the reasons why. Pelosi has said that we need to allow immigrants to vote. It's not fair that they're in this country and they cannot vote. Well, they cannot vote because they're not citizens and they're not legally here and they broke the law. But the narrative has shifted because the Democrats are desperate. Desperation calls for desperate measures, and they need their vote. They're losing people. They have no message. None. And they're losing voters. They're losing the black population who have woken up to the fact that, you know what, the Democrats really don't care about me. All they want is my vote. They're pandering the votes. And then once they get voted in, the promises that they have made to the black communities, it's never comes to mind. They never fulfill their promises. And here comes Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a businessman. A man who, in order for him to succeed, he has to fulfill his promises. He has to set forth in motion what he says he's going to do, because that's the way a businessman's mind works, or a businesswoman. You want to succeed in whatever you're doing in business, you have to set what you're saying you're going to do in motion and accomplish it. There is no businessman on this earth who has not accomplished their goals, because a businessman, a successful businessman, who does not accomplish their goals is not successful. So here you have President Donald Trump, who is methodically fulfilling all his campaign promises. And one of the ones is to secure the border. And the Democrats are dying because he will accomplish that. And they have nothing left. Nothing left to offer. So now their latest is, hey, it's not right that we do not allow all these immigrants that are in this country to vote. And who do you think those immigrants are going to vote for? The party that gives them everything for free. The party that invites them, opens the borders, blood sucks all the resources of the state, forces people into the streets who are illegally here. American citizens living in tents, defecating in the streets. Yeah, it's a shame. So back to gaslighting. So the Democrats don't want you to know the truth. You can't handle the truth, right? Wrong. They will set in motion all the lies that they know in mass numbers. You will eventually, the weak-minded, the ones who don't do the research, the ones who haven't been around long enough to know, you've got to be a free thinker, people. You have to. You have to. You cannot allow yourselves to be bamboozled. And that's what's happening. The wool is being pulled over your eyes because they don't want you to know. Because if you knew the truth, you would not be voting Democrat. The desperation for numbers is real. They want to allow immigrants to vote in our elections. And that's illegal. Keep that in mind, what gaslighting is. Gaslighting is pulling the wool over people's eyes, having enough people say the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know if you've ever switched channels, news channels on your TV, and you catch different news organizations and different channels basically say the same thing. Is that a coincidence? No, it's not. It's gaslighting. Okay, everybody, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. And this is going to be my first video in my new YouTube channel. So give me a thumbs up or subscribe so you can get more videos. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.